Peace FM 104.3. Wontumi take.
Topic now with my hand. What can I say? Fight against Galamsey. NPP's spectacular failure. It's a monumental betrayal of Ghanaians' trust. NDC may suspect say a direct reference to Indra. It's a moment of truth.
Moment of series.
What capture as a topic for us to deal with. It's name me say you better focus on that. But of course, there's absolutely nothing wrong say in focusing on that. Put me here some recollections of past incidents to illustrate the point away. I'm in principle with those who do that, especially when it has the relevance. Most times, say make Kweku Baako me yebia. Now man for here he comes, Mr. Equalizer, equalization. He's trapped in history. All that. Namaka said those who retort that way, they are intellectual cowards. They are people whose analysis and posturing is driven by selective amnesia. The truth is that there's absolutely nothing wrong recollecting history, particularly if one warrior case are themselves people who have been responsible for some of those incidents in the past, so that we can look at it clearly and see sincerity, honesty, any fairness where those principles are. Since this discussion have provided the basis for us to also look back, I plead. Sami, I'm not personalizing. Don't forget, this is not the only place we are having a discussion, but I'm not seeking to personalize. And you cited past incidents that did happen. The question is in context. It's a bit discussing. I think you should feel free about that. You'll be surprised that somehow maybe along the line some of your issues will be issues that I may endorse. But you see, first and foremost, I was surprised that my brother Nee, because Nee is a very experienced broker, I mean in terms of advocacy, made reference to Wontumi's experience and looked at it within the context of illegal mining. I'm actually surprised. As far as my records show, Untumi's Hansol company, was that the name? Was engaged in small-scale mining, legally registered.
Beyond the
no, I'm coming. No, wait, now you are bringing it. No, listen. You are not bringing a new element of beyond the jurisdiction. It's still no question of illegal mining. Galamsey, because we're discussing Galamsey. Can I clear?
By the law, I just want to clear. If you are giving this land, if you are giving this land, you are licensed to operate within this jurisdiction, and you go beyond it.
I'm saying that, no, you are not doing Galamsey. Please, you are not doing Galamsey. I'm coming. Let me deal with it. And I haven't finished. See, as far as the records show, and the records are not just records available at the Minerals Commission, but records too that were brought to court. Indeed, incidentally, my friend Egbert Fable was a lawyer for Hansol Company, and the case was being tried somewhere in the Western region, so he kept on always going there and coming back and all that. And the most important thing I want to make here is this. Hansol sued the state because his concession was raided, his equipment were bent, destroyed beyond repair. So under the law that he thought he was operating, the license, he sued the state. Major Fantino watch I'm a disaster when it comes to that. Inima, into Osu state, And indeed, the truth of the matter is that about 3-4 years down the line, he won. Now there was no record, and there is no record.
We need time, Ben.
We need.
2017.
Yeah, no, but what does that mean? No. But no. You are too organized. That's why I started by saying.
I was involved in the case.
No,
because the issue at stake.
So what the difference Ben and Kebe? So we need 2016 to 2017. What will be the difference? Is it not the same court?
I don't have any problem. But what I'm saying, that case was being pursued. We were look. The sense say me and Kasame fight. First, not lawyer now. odike ma assembly no free Kumasi nti na ne court appearance ni kan affect here nti me fight made any service from Uduyaya any one of his office for no any call represent assembly no
and still you
no
papa
what
I don't have a problem with Kweku's assertion. Mimi didn't say the only reason why the assembly went on that raid was because they had information say this company is working in an unauthorized area which was in a river body.
Point noted. Mami Kweku.
Yeah. Bibia Wakan doesn't change what I'm saying or how I'm going to end. Case in the court. Oshu State. No, winning eventually. Maybe if it's the exact year, I would get Egbert to give me the court records and the judgment. But why I know, so every time we meet at a coffee shop and I will ask him, what happened? Abasam will see so and so. So I know eventually. In fact, I got to know Wontumi because of that case. I didn't know him. Because, Egbert worked for consultation in a coffee shop. That's how come me Wontumi. Otherwise, I never knew him. And of course, he came and told me his story about how he was feeling. So that I realized that I think he had been victimized. And I have to be very honest with you. There are a lot of things Wontumi says that I don't like. I have problems with it, and he knows that. In fact, on this very station, I think may take him on before and tore him apart. But in that case, I think he was completely unfairly treated. And fortunately, the case was in court. Nanayo, the key thing is this. The state did not sue him. Or the state did not charge him with any offense. He is sitting here and he's telling us today that the man went beyond the jurisdiction that his license gave him. Fair deal. Let's assume that without admitting. Because that angle is new to me. But it didn't state and deal with him using the law. If indeed we are violating a license. Because the license you are giving tells you what to do and what not to do. So if a Basa Wontumi now are violating license, not knowing your nerves, it could sue state. Then the state, as if was impotent, decided to look on the thing without suing him too. That is charging him with an offense, which would have warranted even taking the concession away from him under the law. You see, that's why I have my doubts about what you are saying, but because me need that factor on that angle, I hold my fire there. But the main point I was making is that the man sued and won eventually. The state did not sue or did not file a writ against him or did not charge him with any offense as we speak here today.
Okay. Peace FM Online, 9th January 2017. Government to pay Wontumi $1 billion judgment debt. I said the invasion and subsequent burning of mining equipment and some other properties belonging to Hansol Mining Limited by the Interministerial Task Force set up to clamp down on illegal mining activities has attracted a judgment debt worth $1 billion. Jacob Osei Yeboah, the independent presidential candidate in 2012 and 2016 general elections, who disclosed this to Kasapa FM on Monday, said the state was slapped with the amount by the court after determining that the action of the Interministerial Task Force was illegal.
Yes, and you see, a kakramanchemi we free the other point I was going to make. Idea we really abuami 2017, and he was excited about that. What does it mean? Yes, what does it mean? That because governments changed? Is that what he is implying with all his experience? He is hinting.
Well, we don't dismiss it. You know what happens in this country.
Please.
Me and you will know what happens in this country.
No.
We know what has happened in this country from days back.
You and I do not know everything.
Kweku refused to know.
Emphasis is everything, I said.
Okay.
We don't know everything.
Yeah.
Now you are imputing. Said that perhaps there was an executive manipulation of the judicial decision or process. That's what you are implying. That when Akufo-Addo came into office 2 days late, subsequent to that, they were able to manipulate the judicial process that had been ongoing for 3 or 4 years. Why you careful? Opposite, we the other side of the coin. Let's just say delay na cost earlier and a protracted nature and duration was also being manipulated. Say don't end the case.
Hanson won the case in 2015.
Really?
Subsequent to implementation of the court verdict in January.
Interesting. Well, in any case, maybe free details. I will hold my fire, but I'm not.
That is not true.
It is true.
Oh, that is not true.
That's the fact.
I intervened in this case in 2015.
At this point.
Well, no. Sometimes some of these interventions are bad. To be honest with you, in the sense that to say 2015, text is about 27. When you are very verifiable, yes sir.
Yeah.
It's about check soon. Me fear me frag bed feeble. To see on practice as such, chair or age for but at least the files will be available. If I major files in Yampo, me am ready. Inti a honor Yafantun chain. I thought none related, but well, they find a way.
Future would they go to archives? All this.
Which things?
All these documents.
Yeah, they are already in the archives. They are there.
Ghana archives.
When I need it, then I bring it.
Or
You mean National Archives?
National Archives. It's very important though.
Oh, my children will need them.
Your children. Your fathers in all bequeathed to you.
You'll be surprised.
I know the things your father bequeathed to you because the news has told me all.
Yes, he left a lot. Documents from the 30s to
Yes.
the 60s. Yes, I have all of them. National Security Council documents, cabinet documents, the Hansards from the 30s to now. I have all of them. It's my father who left them.
Those very dangerous activities of his.
Oh, of course. yeah. It was also another problem.
You mean your father?
It's
understandable.
No, so problematic.
My grandfather was his friend. My grandfather was his father's friend. So I know.
Yes, but I know where he's got very mischievous friend.
What was your father a CPP man?
My father was UP.
Yes, so we are talking about CPP now.
Okay, so
But I want the
Wontumi side,